Alrighty, yo, what is up, Knights? Aegis Rick here, back with some more DFOBLITZ. This time on my last female priest to show off, the Mistress. And yes, I have saved the best for last, guys. But anyway, guys, this is now a little bit later in the future since you guys have seen the last 3 female priest videos, and in real life, honestly, because I haven't uploaded a video in a while. But in doing so, and me being patient on this video, because I did have a video lined up, I just didn't really like how it turned out. Because I kind of complained a little bit about this this class, whereas I do feel like this is definitely one of my most favorite female priest classes, without a doubt. In fact, she is very quickly rising up to be one of my favorite classes in the game, period, which is saying something, honestly, because, you know, obviously not my favorite. I'd put her at maybe top 5 favorite characters or something, but this class is a whole lot of fun, and the Second Awakening has kind of shored up a lot of my problems I had with her, and sadly I'm not going to go back and make Second Awakening videos, but for all my other female priests, because they all got, basically Second Awakening makes any class honestly much better. Some classes better than others, and this class may have gotten, I don't want to say this with any certainty, but I want to say one of the best Second Awakenings in the whole game, because one of my biggest complaints with this class before the Second Awakening was that she was a giant, she was just one big potato. What can I say? She just did no damage, and you know, it was kind of disheartening because this class, even right now, currently, she kind of serves as a support kind of purpose because of her buff that she has, and even now she still kind of serves that purpose, but you'll see in the gameplay and what you've already seen already from me playing this class, she plays nothing like that, right? She has no support aspect about her at all. She has a few holds, like all of the female priests. She has a full holds and a few holds, but mostly it's, you know, the chaining and the damage. You can see right there I just cast a buff, and I always have a permanent aura on me. What this aura is doing is casting either giving me a buff or casting a debuff around my character, which is obviously a big succubus while I'm in my First Awakening, which is obviously the main gimmick. If you didn't know, this character is more akin to what you would find in the Avenger and the male priest class, and this is, I guess, the female version of Avenger. But personally, I think she's a lot more fun. Her skills are way more fluid. I mean, there's no real gimmick to talk about with this class. There's nothing really special about her aside from she just has a lot of fast skills that kind of chain into each other really nicely, and that's really what you're seeing here. And overall, I feel like a pretty powerful kit with relatively low cooldown. That's kind of it. You know, if I was gonna label what's her gimmick, that's about it. You know, I just kind of said it. It's just a really fluid kit. What can I say? So she dashes around everywhere. In fact, I would consider her one of the faster classes. I mean, you know, not on that level of rogue, but if I was gonna say, I think she is like a combination of rogue and like a Avenger. That's how I would classify this class, and Rogue is already a ton of fun, and Avenger as well. So you get a transformation that makes you speedy, have a lot of skills that are fluid, casting, can teleport around the room, get double dashes, get pretty big AoE with the Second Awakening right here. Pretty awesome move right there. And some hold potential, some group potential. I mean, what does this class not have, you know, at this point? She's just amazing, man. I'm getting juggled here. She's just amazing to play. That being said, you know, one of the main pitfalls, like I said, she just didn't have any damage, and she didn't feel like a damaged class, as I'm getting fucking comboed here. Come on. She didn't feel like a damaged class, even though all of her skills revolve around it, looks like, so I'm gonna try to completely miss with that grab, even though I kind of hit with it. She does have a little bit of healing potential with her, it's like gluttony move right there. I completely missed with, so disregard I said that. Tank through that and hit him with the upper. It's pretty close. I was cutting it close and my weapon's gonna break, but that's fine. But yeah, because of her support nature, guys, I mean, she's still gonna have this problem, which I kind of hate, and I'm forcing myself to get Dusky West as a damage set. You know, it's generally a very awesome set for pretty much any class who can utilize the damage buff from it. But yeah, this class generally would want to get some kind of supportive set. I know Screaming Cavern set is not a set you would consider getting on pretty much any other character, but this class has a very, very potent elemental reduction debuff, which is exactly what the Screaming Cavern set does as well. So you can kind of overstack your elemental reduction on enemies and just kind of have persistent aura effects that will help your party, obviously, if you reduce everybody's elemental resistance. So that's a big boon. That's mostly why she's considered a support class, even though, come on, like I said, look at this class, yo. This class plays nothing like support, and yet here we are. You know, people are telling me you gotta build support. This class is a support. I don't want to do it, man. I'm gonna force myself. I don't care. I don't care if Neopol wanted me to do it. I don't care. Okay, because I don't want to do it. This class is too freaking awesome to be using as just a support. So we're missing a rat over here. All right. Double dashes forward. All of the female priests get to copy that skill. However, only the Mistress gets double dashes. And let's see if I can get to this room before. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Stupid rats, no! I haven't got to show my first awakening because, much like the other classes that have a transformation, you get an active skill at the end of the animation, but you obviously got to be transformed to do it. So, kind of like Rogue, actually. Rogue has a special skill that will that you can cast during its animation, but obviously you got to be transformed to do it. I'll show you the second awakening though, which is equally as cool. Put him down, slam him, hit him with a big AoE explosion damage, and it groups enemies as well. So, like I said, guys, second awakening I feel like gave her such the best in the game. I keep saying that, like it's something that you should have known already, right? It's like, dude, there's no way that anybody's gotten anything better. I think Elementalist has gotten something similar, like her gameplay change and everything, but this class got everything she needed, right? She needed some severe damage, and she got a bunch of skill damage with her passive. And then she needed a bit of, I mean, her grouping potential was okay, and she didn't really have a great hold except for the one. And honestly, she has a system right there at the bottom left. I forgot to talk about this on Crusader, and you guys gave me hell. At the bottom left, I have a little sin system. Now, 3 of my skills, I believe, can utilize those sins once I get 7 of them. One of them was a low-level skill that I had pre-Second Awakening, and it was the only one I had until I got the Second Awakening. And what it does is a small hold right there. Its duration increases. It was a pretty long hold, actually. Its duration increases based on how many sins I got, I think. So, obviously, I can expend them all. I also get, let me use my First Awakening for once here. Kind of get this plant and just big AoE. Not surprising that it does exactly that. So we try to chain this skill into each other, and this should be enough. That's enough to kill, baby. Man, that's a cool animation. But finally, guys, we can utilize the sins in an offensive manner, because I was like, okay, you might want to use it in a defensive manner if you're playing supportive or something, but there should be skills or a skill to just explode enemies, you know, with heavy burst damages. We'll go into Slayer this time. Pretty confident we can do this. Yeah, you should be able to kill anybody with your sins as long as you're stacking it up. It would be, you know, kind of pointless that you only have one skill that you can utilize it on. Well, they listened to my prayers and actually gave 2 skills, which will utilize the sins pretty offensively as well. This right here, humongous grouping skill, man. Humongous grouping, slight hold, as well as just come on, man. That skill is awesome. The animation's quick, as most of her animations are. Only one of them is kind of slow. That one right there. I don't use it very often, but man, this class is just fun to play. Like I said, no systems, but her skills just naturally change into each other, right? You don't need systems. Oh shit, dude! I'm utilizing a trick, pro tip. I'm utilizing a trick right now that will allow me to transform into my First Awakening pretty much immediately. You'll notice some of your skills will temporarily transform you into the Succubus character. For instance, I mean, it's hard to show right now since I'm in the Succubus transformation, but for instance, this skill right here will automatically transform you into the Succubus, meaning you can obviously use that skill in a different manner. You can, in fact, if you cancel the skill animation with your First Awakening, which is why I have it on my hotkey bar, you will be able to transform immediately. If you kind of delay it and you... Oh shit, can I heal? Look at the heal, baby! I was about to die, heal back to full, baby. That is the gluttony skill. If I was better, I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I suck, so. Get the first awakening. The first awakening, please. Gotta use it, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. Okay. So yeah, basically, like I said, this skill right here, I transform into the succubus. If during the animation I press the first awakening, I will automatically transform, and it will basically not have a really long after, or I guess, cast time. It's just a way to kind of save time, and wow, that guy wrecked me. Show it again, I'll show it how it looks normally with the first awakening. Look at how long it is, and you can get hit during that animation, so obviously you're going to want to cancel that. Dude, this guy is crazy strong. Holy shit, Slayer. Slayer's no joke, man. Okay. Finally got him. You're probably wondering, what are you farming, Rick? I am max level already, guys, and actually all 4 of my female priests are max level now. I'm currently farming the dailies for, I think it's called, what is it called? Appeasing stone? No, purification stones. Farming the daily for that because I don't have any accessories, and I think the fish accessories are pretty dang fun. So, and since I died, I get to use this again, and I'll use the second awakening too. Yeah, Slayer's pretty tough, guys. All right, we did handle that. Yeah, that dungeon was not easy. And yeah, guys, that concludes like my. Actually, no, it doesn't. I've just gotten started, actually. I've been taking this character a little bit more seriously than most. Actually, she's jumped in popularity on my account as a whole pretty heavily. I mean, I'm doing these, obviously, farming the stones right here, the purification stones. I already have 2 pieces of the fishball set. I'm going to get the necklace, and then I'm going to keep farming the Dusky West set. On the side, though, you see that I am farming. In fact, we'll go over there and do that for the end of the video here. I have been farming a bunch of Ancients, and I think Ancients are a new daily for me. It's something that I wasn't doing really that much before, and after the Infinity patch, I've been doing it pretty much on every character. So, I know since my last Blitz video with my Battle Mage, I kind of talked about Ancients. Well, I haven't really discussed what Ancients are like nowadays, I don't think. So actually, let's go ahead and jump into Cartel headquarters. We'll jump into what I've been farming with Dusky set. Got a few freebies just because there's a bunch of female priest events going on, but the rest of the pieces I've got to farm normally. So this class has had pretty much no issue. In fact, she's already, I'm pretty sure this has been one of the easiest transitions towards farming a set, because most of my other characters didn't get decked out like the events have given me plus 12 Halidom and all that. So I mean, free pieces of legendaries already. So in fact, she's probably more geared than most of my other characters in terms of that are doing this dungeon. Not the other characters, but any characters that are doing this dungeon, obviously I'm doing them to get geared, and most of my other characters are probably more geared than that. So. And we're gonna go into the second awakening, and that should kill, baby. Let's go! Oh no, not enough. There are a couple things about this class, like for instance, a really cool skill you'll probably notice really early on. There's a couple of them. A couple of skills can be used in midair, and that kind of changed with the guillotine skill. It will put you into the air state. You'll see if you look on the hotkey bar, I have a couple skills of which I can cast in the air, and that is really nice when you're kind of chaining skills together and you happen to be in the air. Go back down with one of these, or just backstep into one of them. It's what I've been doing mostly with the cut-in or rolling rush. Been backstepping into the rolling rush so I don't get the full animation. Things like this just make the class really fluid to play. What can I say? So, and again, let's go ahead and utilize our trick to turn into the first awakening. You see right there, don't have to watch the long animation. So, and I let those guys summon. Time to kill them all. This guy. I'll grab this. Okay. She has a pretty strong basic attack, obviously, when she's in this mode as well. Right now, not doing so hot. That guy down. And that skill right there, just super good hold, super good damage. It's just a really good burst skill. I really like using that. Let's use our first awakening. This guy's getting on my nerves. Dead. And just kind of didn't care at all about that. Good chaining into that skill again too. It's like this guy has very good natural chaining into her skills. It's really, really nice. Explosions all over the place, man. Just decimated. But guys, I've also, you know, I'm not gonna ignore the meta about this class. If you want to take this class into some serious content, the easiest and probably most efficient way to do it is to not go the damage route that I'm going and the speed route and the offensive route. You want to try to farm the Screaming Cavern so that if you're getting freebies for your Mistress, I would honestly, if you want to bring her into raid and such, I would get the Screaming Cavern set first because you're going to provide a little bit more benefit to your party in terms of like raid kind of content and stuff like that, which, you know, if you're trying to take this class seriously, it's something you got to consider, right? You're just flat out not going to be able to compete with other people in terms of damage without putting in a lot more effort. And honestly, it's a lot easier when you kind of talk about raid kind of stuff to just gear in that way. So that being said, that never stops me. You know, I don't try to follow the tier list too much. So if I enjoy a class and such that I want to gear the character out, I'm going to gear it out in an offensive way, just because that's just the way I am. But I am not going to ignore the support aspect too. I'll probably get both of them like I'm doing now, which most people only do one daily, one ancient daily, but obviously it's not a bad idea to do two. Some people, like if you're going full support, by the way, some people would honestly suggest to go maybe 6-piece Screaming Cavern, but then 3-piece on the Billmark set. So something you can consider as well. Get some aura going, aura damage. You can see right there, the animation's a little bit slower than. Dude, he's just iframing me. Fuck him. Alright, got him. And to top it off, you know, it's a good idea. I've been trying to farm this dungeon just independently, not trying to get any accessory sets or, sorry, any quest legendary sets or anything. I've been farming it independently because I want this Nugo card, man. I want this Nugo card real bad on my knight. So, you know, it's not a bad idea to farm this dungeon anyway, because Mistress is one of the few classes I even know who uses this set. Seriously. I mean, can you list any other characters who even bother with this set? Most other characters don't have elemental resistance reduction. Yeah, she has it pretty much in spades. I think she has just right off the bat, if you're not buffing it up, which you can, like 65. So that's why her support capabilities are just so highlighted, because, you know, that's massive in a party. Right? It's not. It's something that doesn't only just affect you, and that's how the kind of the support classes work. Is you know, Nen or something like that. That's why they're so sought out, is because they have capabilities that affect more than just themselves. Not only themselves, it affects more than that. So it's kind of crazy. I'm just so surprised that this class is even considered for half a support with how it plays, right? You know, this is just like my playstyle. I've been looking for a class like this awesome to play and this satisfying to play, but then you come to find out, you know, she's support oriented, right? You build support on her? Like, come on, man. This is the least likely character I would ever consider to do that. But here we are. So, anyway, do our last run here. Bad idea. Dude. I'm dying now. Get our second awakening going. He's charging now. This move is so weird, man. It's like I don't have any control over this move. He just kind of does his own thing. Ooh, he doesn't even end up where you think he'd end up. For real? Okay, get him with this. All right, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There was a little bit of Mistress action. Like I said, she doesn't really have much to show off. I mean, she's just very fluid, very fast, very satisfying to use, and that's why I really like her. If not top 5, she's definitely top 10. So, no, she's definitely top 5. She's just really awesome to play, guys. No gimmicks involved, just a really fast, really fluid, awesome class. Even though, for some reason, she's built support, she still can do some pretty decent damage, and I'm really looking forward to getting her more gear. Getting her a title, getting her, you know, a scythe, finishing the Dusky. I'm excited for that, because she's just that fun to play. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you nights later.